Oh my goodness, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, I am so excited to be here today to present the daytime show. You guys, I just moved from evening to daytime and I have never been so excited in my life. My energy is just a totally different experience when I am on daytime. You'll get to experience that. And this is where we like to just have fun and play in the field of possibility. I have to say, there are so many exciting things happening in my world right now, and I am excited to be here with all of you today to share some of that. And before we get started today, I want to let you know that today's show is proudly sponsored by my own wellness business with Partner.co. As a brand partner, you guys, I share products that have personally transformed my health, like the body balancing drops. I've been using them, you guys, to increase my energy, to have better sleep, and it's really been such an incredible experience to see these shifts. They're a homeopathic drop, all natural, and if you're looking for ways to also just earn extra money, you guys, this is where it's at. So if you would like more information about this, please connect with me on Facebook at Sarah Jane Patton, or you can email me at welcomeyourwoo@gmail.com. Let's get started for today, you guys. I'm so stoked. You know, Saturday is the spring equinox. Okay. So what does that mean? I'm going to talk a little bit about this today, and I'm going to share with you a different perspective, perhaps, than maybe some other people have. So for me personally, that's the new year. The spring equinox is the new year. And in fact, I'm so excited about that because that is on Saturday that I wore one of my favorite shirts that says manifesting my dream life, because I want to talk about how planting the seeds and using the energy of the spring equinox can support you and manifesting your deepest desires. So what does this mean for us? This means that because it's the new year, think about winter time. We know that we've associated the new year being with January, but what if we just pushed that back and said that the spring was the new year? That's when the trees come alive, they start to bud and bloom, the tulips pop up, and all of the grass starts to turn from the brown crispiness, crunchy grass that's been dead all winter long, and new grass grows and the green shines so bright. So what does this mean for you? What does this mean for you? This means that you can actually use this energy of the new that's coming in to plant the seeds, right? So let's think of it as a garden. If you plant your seeds, you plant them, right? You think about your garden. You're going to dig up that dirt and you're going to plant the seeds. What if the seeds are your desires? What if the seeds are your dreams? So think of your intentions. What do you want to create? I want you to think about where your life is right now, what you're experiencing, and what you want to experience. Where are you at today? Where do you want to be 6 months from now? Where do you want to be in September when we have the fall harvest? Because those dreams and those intentions, the seeds that you plant in your garden right now, will be the harvest that you receive in the fall. So imagine taking your dreams, taking your intentions, the aspirations, the desires, your rockets of desire that come into your heart. Those just don't randomly show up. They come in because there's this feeling, this knowing that perhaps that's for you. And if it comes in, it is for you. The rocket of desire launches and it lands in the heart space. And then it's my words. It is up to us to do something with that. Those intentions, those dreams, those desires cannot grow without action behind it. So imagine your garden and imagine that you're planting the seeds. Imagine you're putting them in there, all of the things that you want to manifest, digging up the dirt, then covering them back over. And what do you do next? You have to water the garden. So what do we water the garden with? How do we do that if those are our dreams and our aspirations? We take inspired action. So the universe doesn't know the difference between writing the chapter for your book as your step of inspiration to complete your book, to be an author, versus painting the mailbox purple. If the intention is there and you set inspired action and you go do the thing, there's an energy that happens and the universe acknowledges that. It sees what you're doing. But the subconscious mind and the universe doesn't know the difference between actually writing it and actually painting the mailbox purple. So I use this as an example as you go paint that mailbox purple, because perhaps you don't know what your inspired action is. You don't know what that chapter of your book is going to be. Yet when you're out there doing this and the universe acknowledges that you're in motion, you've taken this inspired action, that drop of inspiration will happen while you're out there doing it, because it sees you're in motion and it will react and respond accordingly. And the next thing you know, you get this drop of inspiration and you're sitting down and you're now writing that chapter of your book. That's how it works. I know this because I've done it, and I've done it over and over and over again. And it is my always dream to continue teaching others how to make their life exactly as they want it, because we're deliberate creators. We are consciously creating our reality at all times with our thoughts and with our actions. So I want you to think about that garden. And as you're planting those seeds and you begin to water it with your inspired action, I want you to notice that it comes up, right? It starts to sprout. And now you've got this little bud, but we have to keep watering it, right? And as the garden continues to grow, what else happens? Does anyone know? The weeds. Weeds appear, right? The weeds grow too. But if we don't clear the weeds out, then the flowers can't bloom, because the weeds can quickly take over. The weeds are strong and powerful. But we also have to acknowledge that those weeds, sometimes they have to go. What are the weeds? The weeds are the things that are no longer serving us. So we have to clear that out. Maybe you have to clear the clutter in your home, because your clutter is a reflection of what you're experiencing on the inside. Maybe there are friendships or relationships that are taking from you, that are no longer serving you, and they're preventing you from stepping in to your true potential. Relationships are often here for a season. I just heard this the other day. It's like a tree. Some relationships or friendships are like leaves. They're just here for a season. They come, they grow, they fall away. Some are like branches, and they can break when things get tough and they fall away. And some are roots. They're the foundation that will hold and support you, and they're here for a lifetime. So notice if there's any relationships, friendships, partnerships, if they are leaves, let them go. If they are branches that can no longer support you or hold you, let them go. If they're the roots that are keeping you steady and your foundation and your support, then maintain them and keep them right where they are. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to pull some cards to just hear and see what the collective has for us to know, like what the messages are for the collective. What do we need to know around planting these seeds, around allowing those rockets of desire to manifest? What does that look like? Let's see what the messages are. And then I will take a call and see what the messages are for our caller today. This literally is my favorite time of the year. I cannot express this enough. When I say to you that spring, I love summer. Like, it's my favorite season to like be in the space and be in my pool and the water. However, there's something really magnificent about the spring as we come out of the void. The void is the cosmic womb. That's where we've been sitting and gestating in this space of nothingness, when all of the things die. And now we're stepping out of the cosmic womb. We're stepping out of the void and into possibility. That's what the spring equinox brings us. It brings us possibility. There are massive shifts happening within the collective right now. And there are kind of two places that you can choose to be in. It's always a choice. And do you want to be in the space of possibility, potential, fun, curiosity, and play? Or do you want to be in a space of fear, lack, or scarcity? It's always a choice. There is lots happening in the world right now that can create fear, scarcity, and lack. And I invite you to shift out of that and choose not to engage in it, choose not to feed the energy of it, and shift into the place of possibility. I love to play in the field of possibility. It is where the magic happens. So let's see what the message is for the collective today. Shuffling my cards here. I don't know what that sounds like when this is on the air. All right, cards, where you at? Gentleness. Ooh, I love this. It says, be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. If you want to create your desired outcomes, you must be gentle with yourself. You must treat yourself with kindness. We are often harder on ourselves than we are anyone else. So, in what ways can you be gentle on yourself as you tend to your garden? Spirit, what's the next message for us? Whew. All right. We have the healer card. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. You guys, we're all healers. We are all healers. We are all self-healing, and the way that we show up in the world, and if we are able to like share our innate wisdom with others, it does heal other people. So if you don't think you're a healer, you are. You can heal yourself and you can heal others with your intention, with the love that you provide for yourself and the love that you give to others. So especially like, I don't know who this message is for and specifically that's listening today, and there's probably more than one. Yes, I'm hearing more than one. If you're on the fence about stepping into your divine gifts as a modality to support humanity, this is your time. This is your calling. Go plant those seeds of desire with this and trust that your garden will grow. Tend to it and it will flourish. Because when you do that, you create freedom. Freedom for yourself, freedom for others. This card says, freedom, live wild and free, choose your freedom and claim your independence. Claim your independence. What do you desire? What do you want? Let's talk about that independence for just a second, though. That independence means claiming what's yours, yet it doesn't mean not asking for help. So don't get them confused. As your garden is flourishing, you can ask other people to help support keeping it tidy and clean, watered, nurtured as it grows. Because when you have more than one person holding the vision and the intention for your desires, you are more likely to manifest it. So find the people that will also believe in you and breathe the belief into you as your garden is growing so that you can create the freedom that you desire to have in your life. This is where it happens. All right, you guys, I love sharing the collective messages and I would love to take a caller now. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Crystal from Winnipeg.
Hello.
Hi, Crystal. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. Your collective message really resonated. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I received that so much. Thank you so much. Crystal, I'm excited to have you here. I'll never forget you, Crystal. You know why? Because today I moved from an evening show to daytime and I am been so excited to be here. So thank you for being my first caller on the daytime show.
Oh, wow. I feel so lucky.
Yes. Crystal, I am really focusing on the things that we want to like pull into our lives, what the spring equinox can do for us as we step into our true and full potential. Are you good with us pulling cards for you today around that particular message?
That is exactly what I want to hear.
All right, let's just go ahead and get to it. Let's see, what are the messages for Crystal today around her desires and manifestations? Let's see what the cards have to say. I love pulling from this unicorn deck. Crystal, do you have a daughter?
I don't know.
You don't. I'm feeling like a female energy around you. Do you have like a niece that you are close to or a female that's younger that's in your life?
Yes, like I have a person that I'm really, really close with. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's younger. Not much younger, though.
Okay, so she's really important to your life, I'm being told. She's very important. What's her name?
Loretta.
Loretta. Oh, all right. Well, do you feel like you have a soul connection with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just pulled the past lives card. It flew out of the deck as I was shuffling for the other, the other inquiry.
Atlantis.
I love it. I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. I'm hearing Lumerian Starseed family. Are you familiar with the Lumerian?
Interesting. I am.
Yes. It says, release your past life karma. You are an old soul. with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. So there is something really powerful and significant about this relationship that you have with Loretta. And this is just a validation confirmation that you guys are definitely soul family. So don't be surprised if you really have like more psychic connections with her occurring, and specifically like telepathy happening. I'm just, this is being activated in many of us right now, and they're just showing me like you guys have a really powerful bond. So like if you start having the thing where you're thinking about each other and suddenly you get a text or a phone call, expect that to increase.
Yeah, it's happening already. It's crazy.
It's happening already. So I'm just validating what your experience already is. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Your cards are flying on the floor. So hold on. Give me a second as I pick them up. Listen, my cards, when I shuffle the deck and I'm doing card readings, they're always like flyers. They pop and fly.
I love the jumpers. They're very keen.
Yes, I love the jumpers too. Because there's no doubting it, right? Like, oh, that's my message.
No. Exactly.
I went 3 cards for Crystal today. Okay, here we go. The first card you have, this is so fantastic because it does take courage. It does take courage for us to really dive in and be willing to claim our desires and the things we want to manifest. The message that I'm having for you right now is go big or go home. Like whatever you're dreaming or thinking of, like go bigger, dream bigger. Don't be afraid. And this courage card is also saying you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. So as you are moving through and wanting to create these new experiences for yourself, the fear always will come in. That's just part of the human experience. But if you can create the support system and your foundation that will breathe belief into you, definitely Loretta, then you're more likely to follow through and then manifest these things into your life. The boundaries part is super important for you as well. I'm being told to remind you that no is a complete and full sentence. We don't owe everyone an explanation. And not everyone will be on the same path as you. So there will be some letting go that may need to happen as you go through your experience to really step into what you desire to bring into your life. Which is interesting because that takes us to the next card, which is the discernment card. So discernment is all about trusting your intuition. And I'm being told that you are a very, very intuitive person. Do you have a healing business or do something already or been considering it?
Yeah, I'm considering it. I'm living in a corporate world right now, but I've been pulling towards my gifts as a healer. Yeah.
So this is your sign that you are supposed to leap and take action. And that's interesting that you told me you're still in corporate, because here's the other part of this message. It says, stay true to your knowing and keep your dreams a secret. So this means that be very mindful of who you're sharing your desires with, because sometimes we have to be mindful of who we do share, because not everyone will be supportive. They don't understand or understand, as I often like to say, and they're not quite like understanding the path of what you're doing. So making sure that you're only sharing with people that are actually going to be aligned with your vision, that will keep supporting you through the process as you get there. But this is definitely a solid yes. You are supposed to follow through with that. And I'm being also told, just remember, it will be a transition. It's not usually a one and done. It is a transitional experience for most people. And there's a level of patience that's being asked of you as you move through this as well.
Telling an Aries that, huh?
That's hilarious. You're an Aries. Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite part for this. Okay. The third card you have is celebration. And it says a positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success and enjoy your achievements. Like,
oh, wow.
This is just, the cards don't lie, my friend. They do not lie. So this is really a solid knowing that you are on the right path. I'm even hearing the song. I have clairaudience that will come through a song. And I'm hearing right track, baby, right track. You were born this way. That's I think Lady Gaga song. So I'm hearing that for you.
Oh, Lady Gaga. Well, she's an Aries too, right? So
I did not know that. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very enlightening. Thank you. I feel like that's really aligned. I really feel that resonated.
I'm glad that it resonates. What I want you to do, if you feel inspired to do this, I want you to go turn that song on today and just shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
I'm
Shake
going
your
to.
booty.
Yeah, I'm going to go do that. Yeah, I'm going to go do that.
Yes, just listen to that song and really just like move your body. Whenever we move the body, we can shift the energy, right? So I have to tell you, I did this morning. I definitely had some wild and crazy experiences over the last couple of days, and just moving my body this morning made everything just shift. So that's the encouragement and the expectation of like something that will help you with the outcome that you were trying to get to. It's just going to be a way to just move it around. And when we do that, like Crystal, you'll receive like more divine downloads and information when you move the energy.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, as we ascend, we will continue to get those messages, right? So
absolutely. Absolutely. Crystal, make sure you come find me on my Facebook page. Definitely come into my Welcome Your Woo with Psychic Sarah Jane Facebook group, because I really feel like you will like hanging out in that space. I resonate with you a lot, my friend.
Definitely. It was Sarah, right?
Yep, Sarah Jane Patton.
Okay, I'm going to definitely join your group. Thanks so much.
You're so welcome. I will see you soon.
Thank you so much. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, you guys, up next, we have Stephanie in Quakertown, Pennsylvania.
Hi.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. I am pulling cards around the things we want to manifest, planting our seeds for the spring equinox. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what the cards have to say for you today. What is the message for Stephanie today about planting her seeds and bringing all of her desires to fruition? What does she need to know? I'm just shuffling the cards. Sometimes they take a second. Get you 3 cards here. All right, so, oh, I love these cards for you. Okay, the first one you have is support. Get more rest and nurture yourself. So this is just a reminder, we're not meant to do things alone. And if you ask people to support you and to hold the vision for your desires and your dreams, you're more likely to manifest them. Always ensure that they're people that are aligned with your vision. That's the biggest message. Make sure that you're telling the ones that will also like totally resonate with what you're saying and just really support you as you move through your experience. We have the polarity card, and this says, integrate your shadow side. Can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. So this is just a reminder that the contrast will always show up. And the contrast is there to show you what you want versus what you don't want. So let's say that you make a choice or a decision and you're like, I don't like the way this feels, or I don't really want to do this. That's okay. Just recognize that. And it's a reminder to like, okay, I need to take a different turn. It's just there to show you what you want or what you don't want. Also, when we start doing the inner work, that is where our light actually starts to shine. When we can accept and embrace the shadow sides of ourselves, we can come back to our wholeness. And that takes us straight into the goddess card, which I love this for you. And it says, honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, love every part of you. The invitation here for you, Stephanie, is to really fall in love with Stephanie. Fall in love with all of her. Allow yourself to be your authentic self, express whatever you need to, embrace your feminine energy. So oftentimes, humans have both masculine and feminine energies. And often we can really move into the masculine, but this is an invitation. The masculine is more of the foundation, structure, support. The wounded masculine is our hustle and our push. So drop that hustle and push. So come out of your logic from the mind and the ego and sink into the heart space. When you sink into your heart space, that's where your goddess energy is at. And when you can step into your divine flow. So create your solid foundation from your masculine energy and then allow yourself to step into this goddess energy where you can be in flow. So those are some pretty powerful messages for you today, Stephanie. I hope that they resonate.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely
They
come
do.
check me
Thank
out.
you.
Yes, You're so welcome. Come check out my Facebook group. I'd love to have you in there. It is Welcome Your Woo with Psychic Sarah Jane, or you can find me on just my regular page, which is Sarah Jane Patton.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephanie. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love having the callers come in and just feeling their vibe and their energy. Thank you to Crystal and Stephanie for being here. Thank you for all the new listeners and people that are coming in to see the daytime show. When I say that my energy is on fire during the day, I mean that, you guys. I just have, like, by the time I would get to evening time, I'm doing kids and my channel's just like tired. So I was so excited to come in and move to this daytime slot with you guys. As a reminder, I want to proudly announce that Welcome Your Woo with Psychic Sarah Jane is sponsored by my own wellness business with Partner.co. As a brand partner, I share products that have personally transformed my health, like the body balancing drops. Since using them, I've experienced weight loss, balanced hormones, increased energy, and a better sleep. If you're looking to experience similar benefits, I'd love to help you get started. You could reach out for more information or order your drops. And if you're looking for a way to earn additional income, you guys, I have never made easier money than I have doing this. Make sure that you find me on Facebook, Sarah Jane Patton, or email me for more information at welcomeyourwoo@gmail.com. You guys, thank you so much for being here today. I look forward to next week. I'm also going to be having some guests, so stay tuned for more Welcome Your Woo with Psychic Sarah Jane. Bye for now.